If you think that the constant stress, endless conflicts, and gray picture of the world in which you are immersed by a narcissist will not affect your health, then you are wrong. Even if everything seems fine to you now, there are always consequences. They may show up immediately or a little later, depending on your length of time living with the narcissist and the intensity of his abuse, and depending on the initial state of your body. The consequences vary, from mild mental problems to severe body problems that can take years to resolve with the help of doctors and medications. And not always specialists can understand the exact cause of this or that disease and prescribe the right treatment, because many diseases are psychosomatic and the usual medicine cannot treat them. If you continue to live with a narcissist and continue to be subjected to constant psychological violence on his part, you can run for years to doctors and look for the cause of ill health in different organs, and then suddenly heal after leaving the narcissist, changing your lifestyle and thinking. Don't underestimate the harm of psychological abuse. I can't give you a complete list of diagnoses that every victim of a narcissist has in 100% of cases. Everything is very individual, but I will name the most common problems that victims of narcissistic abuse face. At the core of everything is stress, depression, apathy, poor self-esteem imposed on you by the narcissist, and a number of other psychological problems acquired near this person that already cause physical illnesses in the body. For example, blood pressure problems, the development of cardiovascular disease, suppression of immune system functions, making the body more vulnerable to infections and diseases, psychological problems, depletion of the adrenal glands. They are responsible for producing adrenaline, which can cause problems with hormone balance and general health. Effect on digestion, stomach and intestinal problems such as heartburn, increased gas formation, irritable bowel syndrome, and others. Sleeping problems, insomnia, and other problems. Very severe rapid fatigue. Examples of psychosomatic illnesses, that is, caused directly by stress and constant tension: gastric and intestinal ulcers, vascular problems, narrowing of blood vessels, resulting in severe headaches, breathlessness, fatigue. Aggravation of asthma, if the victim already has a history of this condition. Irritable bowel syndrome, which is expressed by diarrhea or conversely constipation, as well as abdominal pain. Dermatological problems, back and muscle pain, hypertension, and other cardiovascular diseases. Sleeping problems. Also, depending on the duration and intensity of the abusive behavior, victims of narcissists may have a history of cognitive deterioration, memory problems, exacerbation of chronic diseases, allergies. Very noticeable appearance problems: circles under the eyes, bad skin and skin rashes on the body, hair loss. Gynecological problems in women can be also noticed. Mental problems need to be talked about separately. I talk more about the effects on victims of narcissistic abusive behavior, including the mental problems after psychological abuse, in my book about narcissists, which you can download in the link below the video, as well as how to fight these consequences and minimize them. Your mental and physical health is far more important than the illusory hope that this person will ever change. He won't, and he will leave you alone with all your problems, including your health problems.